wind whipped at Elias's threadbare coat, a biting reminder of his age and the arduous climb ahead. He sat, knees protesting, on a rough-hewn stone, gazing up at the jagged peak of Mount Cinder. Beside him, panting slightly, sat Kai, a boy barely into his teens, eyes wide with a mixture of awe and determination. "It's far," Kai breathed, his voice thin. Elias, his face etched with wrinkles that spoke of a life lived outdoors, nodded slowly. "Aye, lad, the summit of Cinder holds a view few have seen." For Elias, the climb was a pilgrimage. He'd lived his life in the shadow of the mountain, a fisherman and a woodcutter, always dreaming of reaching its peak. Now, old and weary, he felt the pull stronger than ever, a last defiant stand against time. Kai, on the other hand, was driven by a different fire. He'd heard tales of the mountain's summit, a place where, it was said, the stars themselves seemed to bow and the wind whispered secrets to those who listened. He wanted to prove to his village and to himself that he was more than just a boy. They began their ascent, a slow, arduous trek. Elias, despite his age, knew the mountain's treacherous paths, guiding Kai through narrow passes and across loose scree. Kai, with his youthful energy, helped Elias over the steeper sections, offering a steady hand and unwavering encouragement. The mountain tested them. The wind howled, the sun beat down mercilessly, and the path seemed to stretch endlessly. Doubts crept in, whispering of failure and the folly of their ambition. Are we going to make it, Elias?" Kai asked, his voice laced with fatigue. Elias paused, leaning on his weathered staff. "Lad, the mountain doesn't care about our doubts. It only cares about our steps, one after the other. That's all any journey is." They continued, each step a victory. Elias's body ached, but his spirit remained resolute. Kai, fueled by a growing respect for the old man's resilience, pushed himself beyond his perceived limits. As the sun began to dip below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, they reached the summit. The view was breathtaking. The world stretched out beneath them, a tapestry of valleys and forests, bathed in the golden light. The stars, brighter than Kai had ever seen, seemed close enough to touch. A profound silence settled over them, broken only by the gentle whisper of the wind. Kai, his eyes filled with wonder, finally understood the tales. Elias, a quiet smile on his face, felt a sense of peace he'd never known. "We did it," Kai whispered, his voice filled with awe. Elias nodded, his gaze fixed on the horizon. "Aye, lad, we did." They descended the mountain, their hearts lighter, their spirits renewed. Elias had found his peace, Kai his proof. They had found in each other a bond, forged in shared struggle and triumph. The journey, not the destination, shapes us. Perseverance and mutual support can help us overcome any obstacle. And sometimes, the greatest treasures are found in the shared pursuit of a dream.